Hi, I'm Steve Holden, Executive Director of the United States Emergency Chaplains Corps. Today with me is Chief Norman Woodridge, Assistant Chief of the New Orleans Fire Department. He and I served together down during Hurricane Katrina. There's a lot of significance that he's got to say, got to talk about. I was proud to make his acquaintance and work with a fine man under some very adverse situations and things that we went through. Right now we're going to go and have just a couple of comments on different aspects that he saw. Chief, tell me a little bit about just the significance of things that were unique to New Orleans and your role in that and what stood out to you.
Was that we lost one of our members during that time. Due to the devastation and the electrical systems and the traffic lights and traffic signs being blown down or not working, you had these little 4-foot stop signs at major thoroughfares where you had trucks hauling debris passing through on a daily basis. And we lost one of our members in one of these things, responding to an incident. That was very difficult for the whole department because you had all this going on, and then you lose one of your cherished members. It was a very hard thing for our department because this young man was promoted to fire captain. He was supposed to be promoted just before Hurricane Katrina. And the chief of the department decided when they had a clear enough day at the bottom of the Mississippi River Bridge, he swore him in to be a captain. In a matter of weeks, he was gone. So that was really tragedy for us. And you had to deal with the families and their loss, how you get them to be stabilized and work with them. With everything else that's going on, loss of housing, loss of family, there's just so much we have to do at this time. Some of the things that really helped to pull us through this, we had the U.S. chaplains, emergency chaplains corps, and they were here with Chaplain Steve Holden, and they gave us support with their caring, with their assistance, with their expertise, and it made us all know that everything would be okay, that we had to get through this one and work hard. You know, the hurt was there and it's still here. You had to work hard and you were going to be okay. This is something that happens that you never plan on, you never want it to happen, and all you can do is just work your way through it. So with their expertise and help and caring and support and spiritual uprising that they gave to us all, it helped us tremendously.
Chief, it's been my pleasure to work with you. You've certainly become a man of integrity and fine to deal with. Everything I've made an observation with you in the department, your care for the men is unquestioned. Just an imparting comment, anything that you want to particularly share with us for any reason on yourself?
One of the biggest things is that I'd like to say to everyone that would see this is that we have to have good people around like the U.S. Emergency Chaplains Corps. I'd also like to say that in the conversation that Chaplain Steve had with us on the boat, he and I met one day over dinner, and we discussed housing, and we were just about to move off the ship to get trailers. And the big conversation came up, what goes on into those things. He was very, very helpful in saying, these are some of the significant problems you're going to run into. Living in close proximity with other people who maybe you haven't lived next to before. It doesn't seem like a problem, but you know the way you lived before, you're not living like that anymore. Some of the things that come with that, maybe the loud music that you're not used to having, because you got people who are just moving in and they want to have fun. You may have to get up to go to work early in the morning, but these things do happen. You also have neighbors who are first responders, fire, police, EMS, and you do have good times with them. So when you have a situation like that, when you're moving in close proximity with someone, prepare yourself mentally and think about all the things you may need to prepare yourself for, to go through that. And Chaplain Steve was there for us then. He expressed some of the thoughts that we never thought about and were very helpful. We were able to put a whole plan together to tell our people what you need to be prepared for when you move to these sites. So we thank the chaplain, we thank the U.S. Chaplains Emergency Corps. Thank you very much.